I've always said if God was able to keep Israel in Egypt, in Goshen, which is a district in Egypt, at the time of the 10 plagues, and none of those 10 plagues hit Egypt, he's able to keep me. So once the church is open, I'm going to be there.
God is with us. Hallelujah. So we speak loud and clear that we are believers in the Lord Jesus Christ.
We have a big space for only 20 people. Look at the bank with a full amount of people lining up. Look at the supermarket. Why should we be subjected? One day we get that from this COVID thing is going on. It's only the church has been affected. The church, every time the church shut down, the government must now look at it and understand that even before the government was rigid, this church and many other churches were in compliance. We have a former chief nurse who would never allow this church to be open unless we comply. Long before the government takes some measures, we have all the measures. If you notice some of the benches, we make sure we pull them and we nail them down so that they can't move them. And no more than 2 persons, most are every other. So if the church has to meet, whether it's virtual, and if it's virtual, you still have to meet to record the service. With the fewer many, with the fewer whatever. Well, this is the time that we have that we can do our live service, and we see this as important, and we think that we have done enough, and there's no other day that we have that we can come to do any recording than when we do it with the limited numbers and a Sunday.
We only do it once per week, once for the week, that's on a Sunday morning, and it is within the protocols as recommended by the government. So we make sure that we have only 20 people in church this morning, but we felt that it's important. It's easier for us to have the persons here and broadcast it, because most of our members are online this morning, rather than us recording it during the week and then broadcasting, because we still require the same thing. So instead of us coming one day in the week and recording and then broadcasting, we decided every Sunday morning we'll stick to the 20 persons and we come and we record it and we just do it live for that. So it's a very small fragment of our congregation that's able to attend, and we still believe that we are missing some persons because not everybody has access to internet and Wi-Fi, but we believe that we still are able to reach some other persons that we normally would not have been able to reach. And so the positive thing that has come out of this pandemic for us is that we believe that our reach has gone even more, and the spreading of the gospel of Jesus Christ is significantly increased as a result of the COVID-19 pandemic.
You know, we've been praying for the nation and also praying for those persons in Afghanistan and also the persons who are going to be affected by the hurricane, which is about lunchtime. I think it's going to reach them.
As a church, we are not telling our members that they must get vaccinated, but we are encouraging them, and we are also saying to them, as I've said to them, listen, I am fully vaccinated, and I encourage other members to be vaccinated. And I've also told persons that if you can't get a ride to the vaccination center, I am willing to come, and some of us in leadership are willing to come and take you to get vaccinated, because we've seen the impact that vaccination has had. And we do believe that although it doesn't prevent us from getting COVID-19, it certainly allows us not to be burdening the healthcare sector, and also be able to live almost a more normal life than we would have been able to if we were not vaccinated. So we do believe, I personally believe in it. We don't preach it as a position from the church that we must, and we don't preach that you should not. We leave it up to individuals, and we encourage persons because that's our personal conviction.